Welcome back, beauties. I'm here with another healthy journey series video, and it's going to be all about moisture. We all know moisture is a key ingredient to a healthy hair journey, just making your whole hair process super easy, less stressful. I have gotten a lot of questions from people just asking how do they get their hair from being really super dry to have popping kinks, coils, and curls. I did my hair yesterday. This has nothing to do with the video, but I did my hair yesterday, if you guys can see. This is day 2 of my flat twist. I did not film it, but I just wanted to show you guys my hair. Let's get quickly in. When you research how to moisturize dry natural hair, it's pretty much common information that they give out. So the first question is, I have to ask, if your hair is dry, how often are you washing your hair? From the first wash, how long in between until the second wash? I know, back in the day when we were younger, they used to say black hair, the dirtier, the better. It doesn't work for everybody. Before moisture, there's hydration. Before hydration, there's cleansing, So you have to prep your hair for the moisture in order to get that moisture, if that makes sense. Water is the main source for hydration. Water is hydration. So if you have dry hair and you're not washing your hair that often, you need to start. And you guys know me, I'm simple. If you guys seen my my routine on what I've done to get my hair shed to stop and the breakage to stop, I told you my porosity. I wash my hair every 5 to 7 days. When I first started, I would try to do every 10 days, every 12 days. My hair would be just so big and frizzy and dry, and the tangles that I would get. My hair had absolutely no curl pattern, no definition. I just really thought that the longer I stretch it out, the better. Wash your hair every week at least. If you can't do every week, okay, do every 10 days, every 2 weeks. You need to listen to your hair. Follow your hair. If you notice your hair is getting really dry, the moisture is escaping from your roots, your definition is leaving, it's not so late anymore on, let's say, day 7 to 8, wash your hair the next day. Since I have fine hair strands, my hair can get weighed down easily, but it doesn't always hold on to the product. For other hairs that hold on to the product, you're gonna have to shampoo your hair, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, everyone is different. You just have to find what works for you. So I can step in the shower, rinse my hair, let it hydrate and not water, and then I can follow up with a deep conditioner. For the next tip is ingredients. Ingredients matter so much. If you're giving your hair the wrong ingredients, you can just forget deep conditioning, you can forget styling, you can forget how your hair is going to look in the next 10 days or even at the end of the month. It's going to be shit. A lot of people don't notice, but ingredients matter. You can't just go into the store and pick up a shampoo and just because it says, it will clean your hair, it won't dry it out, it's going to give you volume. And believe it, because everything on the front of a product is all advertisement. If you don't turn that bottle around and look at that ingredient list, and if 80% of the ingredients you don't understand because all these long ass names, put that shit back. Don't even waste your money. That's why I love natural black owned brands, and my favorite is the Main Choice, Tailored Beauty, Eden Bodyworks. There's Camille Rose. If you can understand that product, pick it up and try it. Throw the bottles away with all those crap ingredients that you cannot read, you can't even pronounce. It's such a waste of time. It is such a waste of time. And don't get me wrong, yes, they can work for your hair, but over time, you don't want that shit on you. Prepoo. Especially for the people who don't wash their hair that often and who get really bad tangles, knots in their hair. Prepoo is the key for you. I learned a long time ago, if you have really dry hair, you need to give it a little bit of moisture first before you go in and cleanse it, because that would ease the process. I love to prepoo with a water-based product, as in my aloe vera juice or my henna tea, and then a hot oil. The most important, when people say deep condition, girl, deep condition.
Deep condition is life. If you don't deep condition, girl, we are not friends. We can't be friends. No. What are you doing? You need to deep condition every week. Minimum every week.
Let me tell you, it's not just deep condition, because anyone can deep condition. But when you deep condition and you rinse that product out your hair, if your hair is not soft, if it's not defined in any way, you did not do it right. I deep condition every time I wash my hair. So every 5 to 7 days, like I said, I just rinse my hair with water, I section my hair, I apply my deep conditioner when I'm in the shower, because my hair is still nice and wet and moist, okay? When I come out, I work in smaller sections and I finger detangle, or you can use a comb, or you can use a brush. And then you can twist your hair away, you can braid it up, or what I do, I finger coil my hair. I finger coil. I make sure that product gets sent from the roots all the way down. The whole strand gets product. That's why I finger coil. And I steam my hair. A hair steamer. A hair steamer changed my life. If you have low porosity hair, if you suffer from really dry hair, your hair is hard to retain moisture, get you a hair steamer. If you can't get your hair steamer, people still use hooded dryers. Hooded dryers are fine, but there's nothing like a hair steamer. But when deep conditioning, some people, you know, they listen to the instructions. Apply to hair, leave it for 15 to 20 minutes and rinse out. That was never enough time for me.
I don't deep condition for less than 3-4 hours. And I know some people are gonna be like, isn't that too much? And it's just like, no, it's not.
No one can come for me and to tell me I'm deep conditioning wrong or I'm adding too much moisture into my hair, because I know how to balance out my hair. Moisture and protein. That goes hand in hand, especially when you got high porosity hair. Moisture and protein. Moisture and protein. For low porosity hair, you guys really don't need that much protein. But for someone like me, I gotta do proteins like every time I style my hair, every time I wash. If you want moisturized hair, you have to take your time, and sometimes your wash days are going to be longer. I am the result of my regimen, and my hair game, my moisture game is well strong. Another thing I want to talk about is when people are applying product to their hair. The way our hair grows, it grows downward, okay? And a lot of us, the hair grows upward. If you want to train your hair to get proper moisture, you need to really smooth the product through and downwards your hair. I used to apply product, and I'm gonna insert a picture of when I used to apply product with my head face in front. So like I would bend my hair down and then just apply product. And when I would come up, I'll be like, oh, you get volume, but the problem with that is your crown area doesn't get that much product. You know, the sides will get it, the back will get it, your ends will get it. But what about your crown area? A lot of us have issues with their crown. I've had a lot of issues. It's fragile, it breaks easily. It's usually the thickest part of my hair. At least it used to be the thickest part of my hair, but my hair broke off really bad. So it's pretty much, it's catching up, but now the front is the thickest. The crown area is pretty much middle, and the back is less hair. My crown area used to be so frizzy and dry. It would literally hurt me just to like section it and try to finger detangle. When it came to wash days, it would always be knotted up. I would always have to trim it down, and I lost a lot of hair. And it was super frizzy.
If you have frizzy hair, you should not be doing your hair upside down. If you have dry hair, you should not be doing your hair upside down.
You need to stand up and smooth that hair down. You need to pull the product through. If you watch people who have waist length hair, who just have long, nice, healthy hair, most of the times when they're doing their products, they're working their way down like this. Okay, you need to train your hair to to have the moisture to flow down from your roots all the way to your ends, to ensure the whole hair strand is fully coated and the product will get in. Another tip for getting moisturized hair: a lot of people love to refresh their hair. For me, it's not really my thing, like you guys know, because me doing my hair every 5 to 7 days, that's great enough. If I'm protective styling like I'm doing right now, yes, I can re-moisturize my hair. I just go in with something nice and light just to keep my hair satisfied until the next wash day. People who have a lot of hair, especially super thick, strong strands, you guys can definitely refresh your hair. If you know you're not going to wash your hair for a month or for 2 weeks, refresh your hair every 7 days. I know most of you guys have seen this baby right here, the Cute Redo, and I do have a video of myself using it. It's not my favorite product to deep condition with. It is a great product to refresh your hair. If you have low porosity and you don't like to wash your hair often, get you a Cute Redo, a handheld steamer. It doesn't even have to be Cute Redo, it can be another brand. I used this on my sister when her hair was super dry. She didn't wash her hair for maybe 14, 17 days. I knew if I had gone in with a shampoo with her hair being that dry and not have been washed for so long, she was gonna get a lot of tangles. She was gonna complain and be like,
ow, 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 you're hurting me.
I went in with the steamer first, okay, and then I applied a hot oil to it. I let her sit down for a few minutes, for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I went in with a shampoo, and the wash was super easy. This bad boy, you can use this to refresh and to pre-poo.
Ow.
As long as the ingredients are good and it works for you how you want to apply your product, you can use just the steamer and some oil, and that is it. You can use the steamer, a leave-in, and an oil, or you can use a steamer, a leave-in, and a buttercream. Whatever you want works for you. Just make sure the ingredients are great and it's what your hair loves. Being simple and consistent is really the key to moisturize your hair. So ingredients matter a lot. How you apply those ingredients matter a lot. How often you're applying those ingredients matter a lot. Okay, you need to be consistent, and the tools that you're using to apply those ingredients matter a lot. You have to really think about these things and just keep it simple and do it every so often. Like, honest to God, this is what I do. You guys see me. You guys, if you watch my Insta stories, you guys know I do all these steps to my hair. The only thing you don't see me do is the Cute Redo. Your normal porosity, then you know your life is a little bit more easier, okay? But if you're low porosity, you gotta put a little bit of more work in. For high porosity, you gotta put a little bit more work in. We all have to put work in no matter what. It's just our recipe and the ingredients are just somewhat different, okay? So like I said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and just take care of your hair. Love your hair. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. Don't worry about how her hair looks, and you know, you tried this and she tried it but her hair looks better than yours. That stuff doesn't matter. Everyone has a recipe. You just have to find it, and when you find it, you stick to it. You don't let it go. You marry that until you have to divorce it and find a new regimen. Natural hair is trial and error. Don't get stressed out. If you guys have any comments, any feedbacks, let me know, okay? But make sure it's positive.
Because I don't do negative comments, okay? Negative comments get deleted, alright? Alright, so
thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again, you guys know, for the next video. Bye, beauties.